What's going on, fellas? It's another Boogie production. I want to salute you guys for subscribing to my channel. Also want to thank you guys for liking the videos. Shout out to the Dime Game Division. All right, let's rock and roll, man. Women get nervous around guys too. Yeah, they do, man. You know, guys that they're attracted to. You know, powerful guys, select guys. Yeah, they do, man. Now, this behavior displays itself in many ways when the females get nervous. You know, you got the normal signs of a woman being nervous. You know, they get shy. You know, they don't want to catch eye contact. You know, they tend to just back down, you dig, when they're around this guy. They become very submissive. But then you got the other side of that coin where a female's ego comes out, where she don't want to be rejected. So she start walking around with her chest out and shit. You dig? She get a lot more rambunctious with the verbiage. You dig? She, you know, trying to take shots at his ego. You know, trying to knock him down a couple pegs. A lot of women do these things, man, because they have insecurities too. And really, if you ask me, man, it comes out when they are around more masculine men. You know, because a lot of women are intimidated by masculine men. You know, because they don't like the feeling of walking around on eggshells around this guy. You know, on pins and needles all the time. Because a real masculine man is really relentless with it, man. Like, he takes no days off because it's really him. You know what I mean? He's not playing a character. You know what I mean? That's really in him. So a lot of females, they don't like not being in control. And for certain guys, women know that they cannot be in control around that dude. You know what I mean? On a lot of things, he's not going to bend nor break. And they know this shit. It is what it is. See, when a female is around a guy that she absolutely doesn't like or she's not attracted to, the behavior is different. It's more of an annoyance, you know. And that's how you know the difference between a woman being nervous and a woman not liking a guy. You know, when she don't like you, she's going to limit herself in your presence as much as she could. You dig? Yeah, like you like to fly at the barbecue, man. You know what I mean? The fly's not going to kill you, but you just want to swat the fly. You dig? It's just an annoyance to you. And that's when you know a woman just not checking for you, dog. You know what I mean? She got this annoyed look on her face. And, you know, it's almost like an inconvenience type of thing. But when a woman just get nervous, I mean, the biggest show enough sign is that she's going to stay around. You know, she's going to stay put, but still try to give you a hard time. You dig? It's how it is. So her words are saying one thing, but her actions are saying something totally different, dog. You know what I mean? And even in your mind, like, you trying to process this shit like, damn, well, she say, you know, I'm getting on her nerves, or she say she not feeling me, but she been standing here for 15 minutes. I'm confused. Dog, it's nothing but fear and nervousness, you know. But that's the behavior that displayed from that, man. So a lot of guys, because I know we talk about men being nervous around women, you know, which is true and everything, but women, oh, they definitely get nervous around men. And you got to understand the female's ego. Women, a lot of women aren't used to being turned down anyway. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier for women to get sex in this society than men. You know, it's a lot easier for women to get dates in this society than men, for the most part. You dig? So a lot of women aren't used to being turned down, and they damn sure don't like it. You dig? So my thing is, don't always take it personal when a female, you know, her behavior is a little erratic at the time, because eventually that shit will smooth over. You know, as long as you continue being you. Because then over time, she's going to start to show signs that she likes you. You know, she's going to become more inviting. You know, she's going to start to, You know, hit you with little tidbits of personal information. You know, think about this, man. A female in her mind, when she comes across a guy that she likes, she finds attractive, handsome, you know, she feeling his energy, dog, she already played out 4 or 5 different scenarios in her mind of the relationship that she had with this guy. You know what I mean? She already drew the picture. She already know exactly what she wants from this guy. So if this guy rejects her, that's a hell of a blow that she got to recover from. You did. Women, they live in their mind with this shit, man, because they always are painting the perfect guy. They always drawing that picture, man. You dig? So that one guy that she's nervous around, she's, you know, she wake up with the guy on her mind, go to sleep with the guy on her mind. When she's making dinner, she's fantasizing about making dinner for him. When she works out in the gym, she's fantasizing about doing squats so she can lift her butt up for that guy. You know what I mean? So for a lot of women, it's a lot of pressure on them, dog. Real talk. It's a lot of pressure on them. And at the end of the day, when they get around that guy that they can't control themselves around, because at the end of the day, it's all about control. You know what I mean? How it is. So when they get around that guy, oh, that behavior definitely gonna come out. It is what it is. You know, women don't like to be rejected, dog. You know what I'm saying? I've seen this a lot of times, man. I mean, really, you know, if you really go back down memory lane, high school, middle school, you dig, where you first started dealing with girls, you always had those few girls in your classroom that liked you, had a crush on you, but they didn't know how to tell you. So they, you know, they picked on you, you know, might have threw things at you, might have talked about you or whatever. You know, it's just their way of letting you know, hey, I like you, I just don't know how. You know, and most men can pick up on this shit, and a lot of men use this to their favor and go and leverage it once they find out a female likes them, but she's just nervous to say something. You know, boom, now the ball is in his court. And a lot of women try to prevent that. They take all the preventive measures of not losing that little bit of control that they have. But around a masculine man, around a guy that she deems sexually attractive, nah, man, she gonna have to let that go. She gonna have to relinquish that control, because there's nothing she can do at that point. You dig? This man, when he's around her, a chemical reaction in her brain happens where she is subdued at that point. You know, she is subject to what he says. Indeed. Indeed. So yeah, man, all the time, man, it's not a female, you know, just putting you through shit tests, or a female, you know, just being a bitch or whatever. Dog, a lot of times she just nervous. She just nervous. She never been around a guy of your caliber. You know what I mean? She been studying you. She been watching you. There's something about you that, you know, just you know, just leaves her in a trance. You know, and a lot of females, as much as they like that feeling, they don't like the feeling. You know, because they don't want to lose control. How it is. You know, this is why a lot of women, they always keep one guy around that's going to constantly chase them. You know, think about it. They got the guy that they're going to chase, and they keep the guy around that they can chase. That way they can get that healthy balance. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So for whatever that they, you know, whatever energy, and I'm going to close with this, man. Whatever energy that they giving out to the guy that they chasing, they're going to pick up that same energy again from the guy that's chasing them. And that's how women reconcile that shit within their brain. You know what I mean? It makes more sense to them like that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So shout out to the Dime Game Division. Peace.